fjord of the day. It is called Fjord, which means literally the cold fjord. So I really like actually this place, the U-shaped valley, so with the shape of a U. That is created by the erosion of a glacier. And we can see this valley with these very mild steep walls. That is because of this valley was created by a glacier. Any kind of weather on the coast. So in Tromsø we are very lucky to be sheltered by. We are on. It's not a fjord where the island of Tromsø is, but it's a sound. But we are basically surrounded by mountains in all the directions, and so we are sheltered by the wind. Actually, Tromsø has such an amazing weather. I've lived 3 years in Copenhagen before coming here, and I love so much more the weather in Tromsø than in Copenhagen. So the cold is something relative, and it depends on a lot of different things. If it's dry, if it's wet, if it's windy, if it's not. So Copenhagen is windier than Tromsø, a few degrees more, but I prefer Tromsø by far. Windy, maybe even super windy, because it's always windy there. Maybe a couple of times in this winter I've seen it without any wind, and it felt so weird. Yeah, in general we have these two macro areas for the weather when we are in Tromsø, and this is very important when you search for northern lights. With them quite often along the way. First fjord of the day. It is called Fjord, which means literally the cold fjord.